acting. So that's how I chosen films, and then the characters, whatever I did, it's just because of my directors. They had the visions. Because whatever I do, they say that I don't want this, I want this, that's okay, this is fantastic, that is stupid. So they say something, so I correct myself out of it. So the acting ways, it's because of my directors, but the script, because of the minds I interact with them. That's how it happened.
But Vijay, knowing you and what I have gathered about you, every role of yours, there's a deep understanding of the finer nuances of the characterization. It's fine for an actor. I'm an actor myself. We understand the character. We go to the location. Director tells us this is the emotion, this is the scene, this is the dialogue. You have to walk right to left to right, or come running, or look up and cry, or laugh, or whatever it is. But every character of yours, you see the finer nuances. And I have very particularly spoken to you about this at length in person, that how I see your characters. Like what, as soon as we came in, the first dialogue, Kaduma, are you okay, baby? That was yours. You decided on that. When it comes to Vikram Veda, where you have Kulichitrakambodo, you bring out those horns, a master. That was you. Every film of yours, or even in 96 when Trisha speaks to you, and you like shame, shame, puppy shame, that was you. What is it that you understand about the characters? Because, see, there are two ways. Either you're a method actor or you're a very spontaneous actor. What are you? A very methodical actor or a very spontaneous actor?
To be frank, I don't know what is method acting. I don't know that. Seriously, I don't know that. And then when the director is narrating about a character or a script, I try to understand why he is why he is telling this story, why he wanted to make this story, and then how he wanted to make this story. Through that, and then why this characterization is like this. So I ask a few questions, and then I try to understand the nuances or a soul of the character by asking some stupid questions. So I just try to express myself, whatever doubts I have. I just ask so many questions, and then because through the dialogues and narrations, you can't communicate all your thoughts through words. It's very difficult. Maybe by expressions, maybe some here and some nuances, the way they use the dialogue. Somewhere I try to understand the nuance of the character. Then I ask some questions. Then I try to understand the center essence. That I have a habit of understanding people who's talking in front of me, the way they sit, the way they behave, the words they use, everything it shows. Like how, suppose there is one big house is there, the door is closed. You don't know what is inside the house. But when this door is open, you can go inside and see what all inside. Where is the sofa, where is the bathroom, where is the bedroom? What are things there in the home? Same way with the person. If you interact with the person, you can know more about the person and then story also. So I try to understand my director first. Through him, I discover the character and the script. That's how I try. So I don't have a particular formula, and I don't follow any formula. So everything is great. So we'll try everything. That's what I have, in the sense, idea-wise, to approach a character. That's what I have.
Great. But, I think one of the most secured actors you can come across is Vijay Sethupathi in the recent times. For you, it has always been the character what you play. You have played the most romantic hero. You have played the most menacing negative role. You have played a 70-year-old. But when you do a two-hero subject, every hero wants to be the hero, the macho man in the front with six-pack and fighting the goons. But there comes a film called Vikram Veda, where you play a man who's in his 50s with little paunch, little grey, and who doesn't mind the dialogue. Yenda oda mudiyilena, anna vayisayichindana. It takes a lot of guts for a youngster like you to accept that and portray it on a screen, because people feel that my image is far more important on the screen, what I project to the people, than my character. The character will come next, but my image. But you're very secured with that. And where does that security come from?
I strongly believe audience is not coming to see the star, they are coming to see the story and characters. So that's most important. Actually, I'm happily married only, okay? No, let me come into the point. After some years, me and my wife, we can't even sit and watch our marriage video. It was very boring. But it was very sweet time because there was nothing is happening. We are just standing there and receiving gift and giving poses. Nothing is there. But nothing is happening. Then there is no interest to watch this. That is scene or a shot. So we have to make something to make an audience to engage or to keep them in that moment. And then, to be frank, actually that dialogue you said, no, I become old. Actually, what happened before that, I did one film, my left leg was ligamented. I can't run. In that scene, I have to run. So first I came out from that. Generally, me and Kushbhu, whenever we work, first I do. Then I say, sir, I'll make another dosa for you, so let me try. I try like that only. Then I came out because my body is very huge. I couldn't come out from that hole. And then I couldn't run because of my ligament tear. So audience shouldn't think that I'm not running. Vijay was doing very easily. So to cover that, I put the dialogue. I become very old. So just generally, the same way there is a Vada scene is also there. That time everybody was appreciating the Vada, but it is my director's choice only because whatever I do, they only say okay. Generally morning I eat vada something 11, 12 o'clock I eat samosa. I like to eat. Okay. That time the place where we shot that scene, my assistant told me, say here one big size masala vada is there, sir. Get me that. It was very yummy. Then the shot is ready. Director casting mode of Vinod sir was there. It's a back shot, my introduction shot. So gently we smoke, and then if you keep back shots, so smoke will come. That is introduction there. I don't know what to do, but the story is somebody killed my brother. But what was the intention? I want to find who's behind that murder. I want to find that. So I'm going to appoint somebody in the police to find the truth because somebody from the police only killed. So I need to understand it. So which means I'm going to keep a trap. So you have to keep something in the trap. So I thought, okay. I asked my director, sir, can I come with that vada, sir? That vada, I'll bite something because I know something. So rest I want to understand. So I have that vada with me. Then while walking, the dog was barking. So I throw the vada to it. That also happened only. It's there only. So that vada scene happened because my assistant, he's told me that vada, there is a vada. So what I'm trying to say is nothing. Just be there and then no need to take too much pressure, just to understand the essence of it, just the flow. And then I didn't expect this will happen. Everything goes to my director because it is not easy to accept an idea. And if you're liberating something, means that's because of directors who execute it very properly and then in a great way. And that lives for so that's all.
But I think it's basically you ooze that kind of confidence in your directors that Vijay Sethupathi cannot go wrong. Do you give them that confidence?
Actually, whenever I work with the directors, they are creators, and so first initially I tell them that I'm a stupid sir. I ask stupid questions, so please be with me. So because they shouldn't think that he's interfering so much because it is not my intention. So I want to share whatever thoughts I have. So I go there and I tell them. And then because the trust is most important when we are on the set. They trust me and I trust them. So to make the place very if I'm comfort there, so that I can think so much, I can be free. I can work free to create that uh, என்ன சொல்றாங்க? Create the atmosphere because if I there in the atmosphere only I can think something to execute the scene. I can come up with some idea because the scene is there in the paper, and then if I'm just doing that scene means it is my director's scenes. Suppose if I'm scene is there in the paper, and then if I put my perspective means that becomes my scene, then I own the scene. So my mind gets freedom. So I don't need to care எப்படி சொல்கிறது. நான் யாரையும் சார்தில்லை. ஐம் நாட் அப்படி இல்லை. என்னோட சீன் ஆகிடும் போது that I get a freedom to express there. I give a freedom to my mind to express. That's the thing. So,
I think that's what gives us. Vijay, நீங்க நிறைய characters பண்ணியிருக்கீங்க. But they say films have a huge impact in our society. Today, in today's times, we are fighting for gender equality. We are fighting for LGBTQ community. You do a film, you play a character, Shilpa, which fetched you the National Award as the Best Actor. Super thanks. And again, that film has a very lasting impact on the one section of society where probably predominantly many of us are not yet ready to accept it. We still look down upon them. But you played a character with aplomb, and Shilpa had life. She had her emotions right in place. She had to fight for it. I mean, how could you play that? Because cinema, generally what we see is when it comes to transgender, it becomes a very caricated characters. You make fun of them. You utilize them only to provide some kind of a comic relief. But here, a very youth-loved hero plays Shilpa, and he doesn't make a caricature, but he gives that life to that role. What impact you created with that role? Yes, we want to know how you prepared to play Shilpa. What made you accept to play Shilpa? And what kind of an impact you have left in the hearts and minds